Oh, yeah, My Rocker Radio. Once again, get ready for the live interview, phone call-in interview at 8:30 with Mr. Bino G.
Oh, yeah.
On Rocket Radio Latino, Tremendo Thursdays. We're going to continue the party. Get ready at 8:30. We got that live interview.
No lo pude evitar, era demasiado tarde. Ya quisieras libertad y empezar con otros planes. Que no importa si te amaba, eso ya no te bastaba, terminó. No quisiste ver atrás y seguiste adelante. Como ves, no fui capaz de un segundo olvidarte. Y aunque siempre me olvidaba, tu recuerdo regresaba al corazón. Oh no. Quiero pensar que esto no pasó. Imaginar que no dijiste adiós. Que solo fue un pequeño error, que ya cambiaste de opinión. Quiero que vuelva lo que se me fue. Ya no extrañarte y mantenerme bien. Quieras amarme otra vez y que todo sea como ayer.
Chicken Back Live, ¿qué pasa, raza? Coming about 8:30. We got Bino G, live interview. Only on Rocket Radio Latino.
¿Cómo hacer? Estoy perdiendo la fe. Un amor prohibido. Es difícil, lo sé. ¿Cómo puedo aguantar? Ya siento mi alma estallar. El amor escondido ya no lo puedo negar. Yo siento por ti, tú sientas por mí, pero la vida es muy difícil vivir. No empezaste una vida con ella, pero yo ya no quiero sufrir. Dime qué hacer para olvidar esos momentos que me hacías temblar. Quiero quedarme en tus brazos por siempre y evitar una herida mortal. No va a importar.
Oh, yeah, My Rocker Radio, Tremendo Thursdays. Coming at you, a little bit of Stevie D and Shelly Lightis. Oh, yeah.
¿Qué le pasa a estos sentimientos? Yo juré jamás enamorarme. Algo tienes que enciende mi cuerpo, que al estar contigo quiero amarte.
¿Cómo le ha de ser para conquistarte? Te has metido muy dentro de mi alma. Tal vez una rosa en la mañana, o quizás alguna serenata.
¿Cómo decirte que no sé qué hacer? Si tú no estás, ¿qué voy a hacer?
Con el calor que quema mi piel.
Si supieras que me muero por estar a tu lado por toda una eternidad y decirte al oído que te amo y que sin ti no puedo estar.
conquistarte. Te has metido muy dentro de mi alma, tal vez una rosa en la mañana, o quizás alguna serenata.
¿Cómo decirte que no sé qué hacer? Si tú no estás, ¿qué voy a hacer con el calor que quema mi piel? Si supieras que me muero por estar a tu lado por toda una eternidad y decirte al oído que te amo y que sin ti no puedo estar. Y es que no me atrevo a declarar mi amor. Si ya cerca se detiene mi reloj, ¿cómo es que reaccionarías si supieras que me muero por tu amor?
Oiga, tremendo Thursdays. A little bit of Stevie D, Shelly Lightis, Me Muero Por Tu Amor. Oh, yeah.
Me muero por tu amor.
By Rocket Radio, tremendo Thursdays. Man, I love that saxophone right there.
Smooth.
Oh, yeah, My Rocket Radio, tremendo Thursdays, man. We just having fun. We got a couple of people who just jumped on. Mr. Joe Vargas hanging out. And shout out to, who else we got? Daniel Garcia. Big D, Tejano Dreams in the house from Dallas, Texas.
There you go. There you go.
Who else? Melinda Hernandez. Shout out to Melinda Hernandez.
She's from Hondo, Texas.
Oh, yeah, hanging out with us.
Hey, Melinda, how you doing? She knows how to tag and share.
Oh.
If anybody can win, it's her.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to see if y'all can prove me wrong, but she's good. So, you know, Melinda knows how to share and tag. Y'all keep doing it, too. I appreciate it.
Send a shout out to Jesse Martinez. He said he's totally awesome music.
Thank you.
He's enjoying the music. Shout out to Jesse Martinez out there.
We got a good DJ backing that up.
And we just having fun. That's all we're doing on a Thursday night. Keeping that Tejano movement. Keeping that good Tejano music.
You know it. And pushing Valentine's Day for
yeah.
you, and especially you. If
Absolutely.
you're looking for a date, we'll hook y'all up right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A dating game right here. Who needs a date for, we'll hook y'all up.
There you go. There you go.
No.
Somebody raise your hand in the chat room that needs a date.
Let's see some hearts out there. Hey, I'll tell you, let's do this. Is it okay for a wife or a girlfriend to give her boyfriend or her husband a rose? Is it okay? You know,
Yeah, why
husband
not?
and wife.
Why
yeah,
not?
but,
Why
you know,
not?
some guys are like, I don't need no rose.
That's all right.
I think it's all right.
Yeah.
No,
As long as you don't give me a daisy.
There you go.
I don't need no daisies.
and they got a box with a daisy, and you open it up and they're Dukes. Hold on now, with some boots.
There you go. There you go.
Daisy Duke. Anyways, we're gonna go at 8:35. At 8:35, we'll call him at 8:35. So at 8:35, because he's trying to pull over, he's driving or doing something important.
Got you. You know, let's go ahead. We got 5 minutes. We're going to actually, next week, tonight, for some of the listeners, we were supposed to interview Jesse Turner from Grupo Signo, but something came up in his schedule, and we understand, but we've scheduled it for next week.
That's next
Thursday. So let me get a little signal on while we wait.
Yeah, let's do that. How y'all like some signal? Come on now. That's next Thursday, right here on Tremendo Thursdays.
Also, real quick, let's mention the weekly lineup, man. We haven't done the weekly lineup. You got the lineup right there?
Actually, I do.
All right, let's go down the weekly lineup real quick so everybody knows where you can catch awesome Tejano music. There you go. We got it right here. All right, starting on Mondays, we got the Monday Night Jam Session with my boy DJ Rob and co-host Maggie Baby.
Maggie Baby, they're doing pretty good on Mondays, man.
They're blowing it out
Tearing
the
it
park.
up. Big shout out to them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And on Tuesday, the Poodle Party Show with DJ Emre, DJ Jumpman.
I jumped in there and listened to them, too.
And Mr. Shut It Down.
There you go.
Oh,
You got it, man. Big shout out to them guys.
And get your midweek Tejano mix fix with midweek mix with DJ Ram and
Ram.
El Tigre.
Only the
Mr.
Tiger.
Grito, Tony El Tigre.
That's okay, Tony.
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
the Tiger, okay.
Okay, Tony. And then, of course, Thursdays,
Who's that?
Tremendo Thursdays, DJ Ramon.
Now we're hitting home. Little Frankie in La Casa, and of course my co-host
Zumba
Miss
Chica is here in spirit.
Look at her. She's wearing green today. You can't see her.
You can't see her. She went straight into the
invisible.
wall right now. Invisible.
She's all right. She's with us in heart right now. So
And then we got a new show this Saturday morning. Crudo Menudo Morning Show.
I like
Crudo
that.
Menudo Morning Show, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Yeah.
DJ Andy and his co-host, Oscar G.
the singer, right? Oh no.
Well,
But I bet he sings in the
I
shower.
don't know. Hey, you got to tune in to find out. Who
There you
knows?
go. Never know.
But Oscar G is going to be in La Casa. Make sure you follow the page. If you're new to Rocket Radio Latino, you follow the page so that when we go live, you can get the notification and you know we're on. So get ready for that new show Saturday.
You got it.
Saturday
you know
morning.
What? Y'all want to call him now? He says he's ready.
Big
big
shout out to Ram, the man in La
Ram.
Casa.
So thank you, Ram.
We're going to give a plug as well. This Friday night, Mr. Ram
Ramadetta?
and Gary Hobbs.
Oh, Gary.
Gary Hobbs, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you want to go to the New West this Friday night. It's
There you go.
the Valentine's dance. They're having a Valentine's dance. Shout out to Frank T and the crew out there at the New West.
There you go. Frank T in the house. It's there pretty soon. It's there. Shout out to Ram. I appreciate you tuning in, Ram. We've got Bino G, and I know you know him because you've performed a lot of times out there at the awards shows plus the fanfare. Always. You're always out there. And, of course, I always see you in Las Vegas out there having a good time, too. So, look, big shout out to Ram Herrera's tuning in with us. And we're going to go ahead and make this phone call. You might want to hear some of this, Ram. I want to tell him that you want to go on the stage Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No, I'm just kidding. Unless you want to. We can make that happen. I'm sure Bino will be like, let's do it. We're going to go ahead and call him up right quick. See how que dice. Let's give him a call. Mr. Bino G, the event coordinator for the fanfare. Hi, we're looking for Bino G.
Hello.
We're looking for the actual event coordinator for the Tejano Music Awards and the Fanfare Association. This is Domino's Pizza.
Domino's Pizza. Well, I'm a Pizza Hut kind of guy.
Pizza.
so I'm not-
Hold on.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we are Pizza Hut. We used to be Domino's, but they bought us out. And we have your pizza from last year's fanfare. We want to know if you still want us to deliver it.
Nombre. I want fresh.
Hey, you said you wanted it crusty.
I
You said you wanted it crusty.
wanted it crusty.
It'll be all gangrene and hard. It's like furniture.
What better way?
Hey,
What
man,
better-
it's like a coffee table. It's real hard. You can set your drink on top of it. Ladies and gentlemen, señores, señoras, put your hands together for El Mero Mero. Bino G, the event coordinator for the fanfare, and has to do with TTMA. He's the Mero Mero. He's one of the guys that a lot of people look up to. Matter of fact, just so you'll know, Ram just tuned in with us right now, so he's listening in right now. So Ram Herrera, he knows you, and you know Ram, of course. So I told
I love
that-
Ram.
Yeah, I told him that I was going to tell you that, Ram, I'm going to let him know that you want to perform Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he'll make it happen. No, I was just kidding, but unless he wants to.
10 o'clock in the morning, so that way he has all day long to check out all the bands. and
Check
go-
you out,
go out
Ram.
there
You
and
got it.
Do his thing.
Hey, man, there you go, Ram. I got you set up, brother. Don't forget. Don't forget. It's the big shout out to everybody out there.
Ram's a big time supporter of TTMA, and we love him to death. And hello, Ram. Thank you for listening.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to make a quick, while you're on there, before I start the interview, I've got to make a quick phone call because I want to see if you recognize this voice, okay? And I know you're going to have, you probably will, but let me do something. Hold on right quick for me right quick, Bino. All right. We have a party line here at Domino's Pizza. We've got the gentleman. We have two gentlemen on the phone. One of them is Bino, and the other person, Bino, I want him to say who he is so that see if you can recognize his voice. Go ahead, mysterious caller.
How about if I just say El Hijo de San Antonio?
That's what I would be. Shay, of course.
Okay, who do you think it is, Bino?
Hello.
Who do you think it is?
Well, El Hijo de San Antonio is no other than Jay Pettis. That's what we've always called him.
Hey, we had the privilege of doing something in San Antonio together.
Yes, and Toby, I know this. It's Toby. I know it has to be Toby.
With,
Almost.
with
No,
Jimmy Gonzalez.
almost,
with Jimmy
almost.
Gonzalez.
Talk again. Let's see.
We did it with Jimmy Gonzalez.
We did it with Jimmy Gonzalez and probably so many other bands. See, I'm bad with voices. I'm not gonna lie to you. I listen to
Yeah,
everybody all the time. So unless I actually see you face to face, and I'll be like, "So, brother."
Let's just say that
I'm
he's
just
got
bad with names. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean,
he's got a big club out here in Dallas. Very nice.
Oh yes. We shared the stage. As a matter of fact, on that special moment with Jimmy. Yes, I know who you are.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, señores y señoras, Mr. Frank T. in La Casa on the phone right now, along with Bino G. And Frank T. runs the club out there and has a promoter, extravaganza, everything. This man, and we had him in an interview already, and we spoke to him, and he was actually here live at the studio. So it's Frank T. Frank T., welcome aboard, man. Welcome to Tremendo
Thank
Thursdays.
you.
Rocket
Hey,
Radio.
real quick, I want to send my condolences, Bino. I know you know this guy, who's Steve Salas from Tierra.
Yes.
Him and now he's resting with his brother Rudy, man. So Tierra, Frankie, I think you played some Tierra earlier.
Yes, sir.
Grupo Tierra. So yeah, Steve Salas passed away.
Our condolences as well. from
Oh
all of us here.
wow. Yes.
Man.
Condolences, man, and prayers to the family and friends, man. That's shocking news. Wow.
Yeah,
I
he was,
didn't even
he
know
was a
that.
good friend. I got to hang out with him in Vegas, and he was a real good guy. And brings back Tierra. Grupo Tierra brings back a lot of memories.
Wow, yes,
Right.
in the past.
Well, I just want to say that. But Bino, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. Just getting ready to release the Town and Fanfare schedule. I've been kind of delayed on it, and I usually don't put my personal business out there, but my beautiful wife, she's been in the hospital for over a month now with COVID, and gracias a Dios, she's doing so much better, and she should be coming home on the 19th of this month. She's going through physical therapy and everything, so COVID's not a joke, man. I mean, I thought I was going to lose her there for a while, but
Wow.
everything's looking great, and still I push on to try to get these bands booked for Fanfare. So it just shows you, how much I love the industry. I really do. I've always had the passion and the heart to want to do things for this industry. Even growing up, when I found out that Little Joe of Little Joe and La Familia was my godfather when I was a kid, I was like, really? I was like, at first I was like, who's this guy?
Wow.
Wasn't listening to Latino music at the age of 3 or 4, and then finally I started finding out more about him. I got to meet him, and then from there on, man, it's just been full speed ahead, just trying to learn everything I can about Tejano music. But yeah, Frank, I mean, we've, we went through a hard time there when Jimmy passed away. He was great friends of yours and mine as well. And, it just hasn't been the same. I mean, I know that that's a big void that's, never going to be filled again in our industry. And, but I'm so glad that we actually had a chance to share that stage one time with him in San Antonio in front of over about 10 to 15,000 people. That was a great night.
Yeah, that was a very I mean, it was our honor, I mean, it was Jim asked me to do that, and it was great. It was great working with you too, man. So we don't get to see each other and stuff. We don't get to see each other a lot, man, but when we do, man, it's good times. So hopefully we get together soon.
That's great.
We'll hang out.
Hey, are you going to be able to make
definitely.
it, Frank, to the Fanfare this year? Any idea?
Yeah, I think I am this year.
Good deal. I'm going to be out there Tuesday all the way up to Sunday. So looking forward to seeing both of you guys out there for sure,
Yeah, definitely. Let's catch up, guys. If you're there, Frank, let me know. Hit me up, and yeah, definitely we'll catch up and go take a drink or something somewhere.
Sounds good. Well, Frank, I appreciate you joining us, and I know you're doing some stuff there, but we'll get back to you, and you've got Ram, right? Ram this week?
Ram and Gary tomorrow.
Yeah, we announced it right now. Ram's on the show right now. He's not on the phone, but he's tuning in because I've got him on here. It says great show with a big heart. And so big shout out to Ram. Thank you for tuning in with us, man, and checking us out on Facebook right now. So Ram is
the man.
yeah, Ram the man.
Sir. But Bino, it's good talking to you, brother. I'll keep in touch.
Igualmente, man. Thank you so much, and we'll keep in touch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Frank T from the New West. He's got Ram and Gary Hobbs mañana, right? Tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow. So go check him out. He's on Northwest Highway in Abrams, if I believe, right? Yeah. And it's at New West, so go check him out, man. That's Frank T. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it, brother.
Y'all take care, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And that's how we do it right here, Bino. So you just never know. You never know who we got. And it was a male, and so that's a good thing.
Well, when he said El Hijo de San Antonio, at first I thought, okay, well, I know it wasn't Jay's voice, but then I was like, well, maybe it's Toby, because I know Toby works with Jay, and then
Right.
especially when he says we worked together before, yes, and me and Toby have worked together before also for the awards and stuff and fanfare. So yeah, that y'all threw me off on. Well, he threw me off on that one when he said El Hijo de San Antonio. But
Right.
he did say that during the live recording when he brought on Jay. So yes, it makes sense.
Awesome. When I called you earlier,
It-
I had talked to him earlier, right after we got off the phone when I called you earlier from office. And I said, you know what, I'm going to give Frank a call, see if he'll do me a favor, see if we can do a surprise guest do. And that's what I do. I did it for Pancho Pistolas, too. I had Shelly Lares and who else was it? I think it was, what's his name? David Farias. And I had them both on the phone.
Oh, okay.
And I said, Pancho, happy birthday, and this and that. We have Pancho on the phone like we got you now. And I just want a couple of people
Right.
want to say happy birthday to you, see if you recognize them. And he recognized them both real quick. And Shelly, of course, she's a great person, man. That woman right there's got it going. She's a heart.
Yes, she does.
She's a sweetheart, big time. And her mom, a very sweetheart, Irene. So look, big shout outs to them. And looking forward to seeing them this year at the Fat Fair, correct? She'll be on stage?
Yes, as a matter of fact, that's her last performance
It is.
going to be ever at Fanfare. Yes, 'cause she's
That's-
retiring, so
Yeah, exactly.
she wanted to make sure she made one more time big performance there at Fanfare, and I want to thank her and her staff, man. They've been so awesome over these years, being there with us and supporting TTMA.
Right.
It still shocks me. It's just like, if, Ram were to call me right now, I still get goosebumps. So, Shelly, back when Jimmy was still alive, Little Joe, anybody, David Lee calls or whatever.
Right.
It still gives me chills because even though I've worked with some of these bands already before, for many years, to me, as a child, growing up listening to their music, it's a privilege just to, to hear from them. And now they're calling me, and, we talk and, it's a great feeling. I'll put it that way.
That's awesome.
And to be working close to the, our icons like that. And I say icons because, they paved the way for many of the artists that are on these stages nowadays to want to get out there and perform and make a band. So, my hat's off to all of our ancestors in the Tano industry who have been there and created a path for some of these bands to want to be in our industry, because I want to tell you, nowadays it's not a easy industry to be in.
Right.
And I can tell you that firsthand because, even as big as the Fanfare is, it's hard to get sponsors still.
Right. Right.
Ever since, we started losing sponsors as Coca-Cola and, Southwest Airlines and all these other big sponsors that they used to have, when China music started going down, when the record labels left the artists just there, it's just been hard to really try to regain a trust with sponsors. But I do see that coming back because we've had artists such as Elida and Stephanie and them, with Ford and makeup lines and all this stuff coming out now too. And I remember when, like with Ram and Emilio and all them, being sponsored by, different Levi's, well, I say Levi's, I should say Wrangler and, Stetson hats and all these other
big leagues,
companies back in the day.
Right.
To me, it's like, where did they go, or who do we? I know we're in a new era now, and we really need to stop looking at the past and look to the future. It's just like, okay, where do we start over again?
Exactly.
My main thing is, where do we get back to being where we were at once?
Exactly.
I see because I deal with the newer artists on a daily basis now, especially that have been doing this Fanfare scheduling. This year, I have seen a rise and nothing but Tejano Music Awards, fanfare artists, with artists and stuff like that, coming from out of state, from Las Vegas to California to Florida, New Mexico, Arizona, Arkansas. I mean, man, we've got them all over. It's like almost a out-of-state Tejano band takeover this year at Fanfare.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So when we release that schedule, man, you're going to see a lot of new names on that schedule. And to me, I think that's great, because that means that there's more than just the artists here in Texas who are wanting to keep this genre alive. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these new bands come out there and see what they got. I mean, it's healthy competition. I mean, of course, their style of Tejano is a little bit different than ours here in the great state of Texas. But I tell you what, some of them got such a great talent. The vocals. I mean,
they
the
really
band,
do. They do.
I mean, you name it, it is. And it's like we were talking about the fanfare, and like I said, I could be wrong, and I'm hoping I'm telling the truth on this, because this is what's been told to me, that fanfare originally started for the newer artists to come out and promote themselves.
Right.
Then it got to the point to where the established artists at that time were asking, well, what about us? How come we can't be a part of it? And so, of course, they started adding the other artists, and then it became your newer artist, and of course your headlining artist toward the end of the night.
Right.
And that's just the way it's been since then.
Right.
But we've had so many spots available during fanfare to try to fill, and it's like everybody wants to be a part of fanfare because it's a great marketing tool.
Oh yeah, okay? Definitely is. Definitely.
A lot of the artists who are out there now have made a name from being at fanfare. And I understand, and I'll be the first one to say, hey, if you need to go make money and you can't be a part of fanfare, hey, I'm 100% for that. I mean, I wish that all the bands could get paid while they were there, but at the same time, that's just not feasible.
Right.
I know that people say that, we're making millions of dollars and this and that. Okay, well, tell me where we are. I mean, people saying, well, y'all make it off parking. Well, we don't get nothing from parking. That's the city of San Antonio. Well, y'all make it off the food vendors. Well, those food vendors pay for a booth, and the rest of that money is all theirs.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be honest with you, too. I mean, when I first started with TTMA as a stage manager for BNet Radio, this is before I started working with TTMA. I was probably one of those skeptics, too. Like, man, these people make so much money.
Right.
Look at all these people here. But now that I've been almost going on 18 years with TTMA, and I'm out there walking and seeing everything, man, it's a free event. But these people are not buying beer from our beer booths all the time. They're bringing in their own beer. Okay.
Yeah, I see that too. Yeah.
So they'll go to the marquetas around there to go save 25 to 50 cents if they can, instead of hitting the beer booth. So I mean, really, if you look at it, yeah, there's chingos de gente, man. It's so packed. Yeah, I would be one of those ones too, saying now they're making the money and this and that, but in the very end, you're really not.
Yeah.
You're trying to break even with in the triple digits when it comes down to when you're trying to put this big show together with the permits and the stage production and security. Oh my God, don't talk about security because that's expensive. You see so many uniform officers just trying to do their job, keep everybody safe, but at the same time, there's a hefty bill with all that stuff. So at the end of the day, when I see people writing about, well, they make all this and how come the artists can't get paid? Well, show me where we're making that much money to where we could pay you.
Yeah, really.
Bottom line,
It ain't gonna show
I
up.
want to see what they're seeing. Is what I want to see.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I
mean, that's my thing. So, like I said, to each their own. I understand. Certain artists have done their dues. They played the fanfare so many years. Just like Shelly. Shelly's like, you know what? It's time for me to step down and allow the other artists now, the newer artists, to go ahead and shine and take a spot in our industry.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's what it comes down to.
Right.
But okay. So it's just crazy the way the industry is now. Everybody just wants to talk down everybody.
Right.
I think that's what the downfall is in our industry. Is that we all want to talk down on each other and not support each other.
Right. It's supposed to be for fun. It's a family
and I
event.
can guarantee you right now, as soon as I release that schedule tomorrow, the first thing is, who are these bands? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, you know what? Who are our established artists 30, 40 years ago when they were first started? Nobody knew who they were.
Exactly.
You got to start somewhere.
Exactly. You got to crawl before you walk, and you got to walk before you run. Oh, yeah.
Right.
So I'll
That's
tell you what,
exactly
I
right.
got one question for you, Esther, a lot of questions really, but the first question I want to ask you is, I know that you set up, you do this every year if without the coronavirus or anything stopping it, but do you set up, how long does it take you to get this thing rolling? I'm talking about as soon as this one's over, I'm already working on the second one. Or the third one, I give it 6 months before the event happens. I've already started, or I've already, you plan what, a year in advance for each one?
I usually start in October, November, taking applications for fanfare. Usually get about two and a half months for sign-ups, and then start doing the bookings. And that's even changed. I've changed the way of the applications because I want to hear how a band actually sounds live than in a recording studio. So I've actually had our webmaster put on there where we were asking for 2 live YouTube videos of them performing on stage in a concert somewhere. And excuse the music in the background. I'm at a venue where I'm DJing tonight, so it might be kind of loud in the background. So I hope you can still hear me.
I can hear you. We can hear you good.
Yeah. So, we try to change all that stuff up to where I can actually listen to what we're going to be getting for fanfare.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's really crazy on how just the little things like that can help you out select bands.
Right. How about a little hint? When you decide to, I know the bands and all that, the new people and upcoming bands and so forth. What about your runners, like your hosts, your co-hosts, presenters or announcers and radio stations that you decide? I know that I know Pancho Jalapeno, and I've seen a lot of other ones, San Antonio, out there. Of course, they're there every year, which is fantastic. Do y'all give chances to like any new upcoming radio stations, or maybe like Rocket?
Oh yeah, to answer your question, yes.
Like
I'm
Rocket
always
Radio
involved
Latino.
with, newer radio stations. Yeah, I mean, just the thing is that they don't reach out and let me know they want to be a part of it. I have to know what's going on in order to try to help it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's always been my thing. Reach out to me, and I can tell you if I can do it or not. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be the one that's going to tell you yes, and then when you get there, well, no, I couldn't do it. I want to be honest with you.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. What's that on the background? I can hear somebody singing. Who's that?
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to power this thing up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Who is that singing?
Matter of fact, that's Susan Hickman. She's a Texas country artist.
Wow.
So they have a singer-songwriter night here each and every Thursday. And then I come on and do karaoke from 9:30 to 12 o'clock.
Awesome. That's awesome. So are you originally from, you live in Houston? Or in San Antonio?
I live on the outskirts of Houston. Matter of fact, I was in Angleton, just moved to Lake Jackson, Texas. So that's where I'm at now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I don't live in the San Antonio area. Everybody's like, "You live in San?" No, I don't live in San Antonio.
Right,
but
right.
I used to have to drive back and forth just for meetings. But now that we have Zoom and all this stuff, now we can just do our meetings, via the internet now. So that's a good thing.
Cool deal. All right. What's the difference between the fanfare and the Tejano Music Awards for setting it up? It's totally different, or is it similar?
Oh, that's a totally different beat. I'll tell you what, the fanfare's the beat. This is the one where, I spend so many countless hours and nights, and so does, the rest of the staff too, once we get closer. But, with everything happening, we have to start getting a lot more stuff involved than just with the awards. At least the awards is a one-time deal. This is a 4-day event, so you got so many moving parts, and you're trying to make sure that everything's covered. Now that we've had an experienced team with us that's been with us for a great while, they're still learning. Don't get me wrong. No event is perfect. As much as I love to try to make it as perfect as I can, there's always things that are going to happen, especially with an event like this. But, the difference, like I said, this is more for the bands to come out and perform, showcase their talent to promoters, radio stations, and that's what, it's mainly about, is coming out there and do that. My philosophy is coming out to fanfare to support fanfare, because the money from fanfare goes to the awards, and what comes from the awards goes back into fanfare. It recycles itself.
Right.
So what 2022, I mean, 2020. You know, we only had one day before COVID kicked in. They shut everything down, so that was a big blow. It nearly almost caused TTMA to really almost be non-existent.
Wow.
But of course, Frank and Robert, you know, they kept it afloat with their own personal money to keep it going. So
Wow.
So yeah, like I said, I've seen that from our own eyes.
Right.
So I mean, if it was, like I said, but if we were making millions and millions, that would, you know, a measly $270,000 wouldn't be nothing to us.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But
Wow.
you know, that's what kind of, like I said, I read that stuff, I laugh, and I move on.
Right.
You
Right.
know, like I just wish they would understand what really happens before speaking.
Right. Right.
You know.
you got to know the insides before.
I mean, I love every band who comes through and performs for us. I tell you what, I wish I could sit there and had time to go and just wish everybody the best of luck before they get on stage, because they're out there giving their 100%, 110% for the crowd just to be there for us.
Exactly. Right. Right.
You know, and you as a promoter should know. I mean, everybody always thinks that you make a killing off an event.
I wish.
But it's,
No, I do it more for anything for the people. I've came out where I'm even, or I've come up under, but I still have the show, and we still have a good time. So,
Right.
you know, that's what it's all about. I love the industry. I love seeing people happy with the music that we bring in, and of course the people that are performing. So, you know,
right.
and that to me makes a big difference. So, it is what it is. So, you know, and I keep doing it. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep doing it. So,
Right.
so I was
And you
gonna-
do it because you love the passion of the music, you love the industry, and you love bringing people together. I mean, so
Exactly.
if you didn't, you wouldn't be wasting your time.
Oh yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Exactly. So, and I love it, and I'm going to keep doing it for as long as I can. And the more, the better. If I'm able
Right.
to get into something where you're at or anywhere else, I'm there. Anytime they have something, I'm
Well,
like,
appreciate that.
you know, put me in. I'm there
I really
for.
do.
I'd love to do it. I like to get up there and get the people hyped up, and get them all interested. Get the people. I don't care, red, white, blue, black, orange, whatever you are. You're going to come into this. I want y'all part of this to let you know that we're all unidos. I don't care what color, creed you are, whatever you are. We're going to have fun.
Right.
And you're here to hear the different types of music that we have to offer the world. And that's why we're
Right.
here. We're going to make sure we have a great time, eat some of the foods that we
I
have.
hear you.
And, you know, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm there wherever.
Yeah, we're
anybody
gonna have
needs me.
fun, and you know, Market Square is an awesome venue to have the fanfare. I know it's probably been overgrown for many, many years, and that's another thing. If all this money was coming in, why haven't we moved it? You know, why haven't we gone somewhere huge? You know?
Yeah, real time.
But
Yeah.
you know, I hate talking about that part because you know, it just really.
Well, it's
it gets to
reality.
me
It's
when I
real.
read stuff
you know.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
reality.
You know, but my thing is too, you know, we have fun at fanfare. We you know, a lot of bands come through fanfare, and like I tell them, you know, you make sure to bring 110% on that stage because you never know who's out there watching at any given
exactly.
time. It doesn't matter if it's the noon spot or it's the latest slot possible. You just never know who's going to be out there. I tell you, during the day is when you're going to actually have more of your promoters and your record labels out there, because in the evening they're pretty much already gone.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're right about that.
You know?
'Cause I'm there. I'm always
Yeah.
there, and I'm there early. I like to be there early.
Right.
So
Yeah, and that's where, and I've always told them that, you know, especially if you're up and coming, you want to get to those radio station spots too that, like the stages, you know, who are going to be broadcasting live, where you actually have the audience there at fanfare, plus you have the listening audience also. You know, that's a double plus for you, because I mean, you're really having a chance now to reach more people by doing that.
Exactly.
You know.
Fantastic, man. So look, I know that you have something going on at 9 o'clock or something, maybe 9:15. I don't know how long you're able to talk, but we talk forever. We had to, but I know it's like.
Well, I tell you what, I want to redo this thing too, because you know, there's so much more I really want to speak about, and I kind of got into a rush tonight. You know,
No, I
what's
understand.
happening. So
I understand.
yeah,
And I'll tell you what, we can do
let's
another.
get closer to fanfare. I tell you what, let's talk
Yeah,
closer
that's
to
good.
fanfare, because this way I can talk more about the artist and everything that's coming in, and
Okay.
maybe pull a few artists into the conversation too, and let them talk. And
That'll be
you know,
fantastic.
especially some of the newer artists, because let me tell you, when I call these artists and tell them that, you know, they've made the cut for fanfare, and you can hear the excitement in their voice. I mean, that to me is like the biggest payday ever. You know, because I do this just to, you know, out of the
Right.
bottom of my heart. I'm not making no money off of this.
Right, right.
You know, all my time away from my family, all the time away from anything, my day-to-day life. You know, I do this because I have the passion for it, and I still have the passion for it.
Awesome.
But to hear those bands when they get accepted, I think that's what's happened. I think, you know, a lot of these bands have lost that luster of what it felt like to be there for the first time,
Right,
and
right.
experience that crowd.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
I just, you know, I see it like, hey, you're giving one time out of your whole year to support an organization that's going on 42 years.
Wow.
42 years.
That's awesome.
You know, are we ready to lose that organization because of stubbornness?
Nah. No way.
You know?
It's here to stay.
I mean,
man.
that's what it really, and it seems like there's so many people that want to kill off this organization
Yeah.
because of that, you know? And I'm like, why? I mean, so if we stop fanfare today, let's say, for instance, I just say, hey, you know what? We're done.
Golly.
You know, who's going to do that?
Man.
You know, how
Yeah.
are these artists going to be, you know, able to go out there and be recognized?
Exactly.
You know, this has been an ongoing event for a long time, even before me, you know, being a part of this.
Right, right, right.
But all of a sudden now, you know, they want to be talking down on it. You know, that's what it kind of frustrates me.
Right.
And I tell you what, for every negative, there's probably 10,000 pluses out there. So that's the way I see it.
Exactly. Yep.
You
You're right.
know,
You're right, man.
My thing is, I want unity in our industry. That's
Exactly.
my thing.
Same thing
I
here.
want all of us to get along. I want everybody to get together and say, you know what, we're going to do this thing. Let's just all get together. Let's talk it out. Whatever your problems might be with TTMA, I want to sit down with you and I want to talk to you. That's how I've always been
Right, right.
since I've done this. You know, a lot of the artists, I've grown a rapport with these artists because I'm very humble. I don't think that I'm bigger than anybody else that has ever had this job before. You know, I remember where I come from.
That's awesome.
And I think it's very important for me to keep a clear head like that too.
Yes, it
Because
is.
it's very easy to get lost in the glamour and everything about what this job position does.
Right.
You know,
That's true. That's true.
So-
But you've been doing a great job, man, on everything. And you know, I know Felix. Is Felix still around, right?
right.
Okay, I talked to Felix about 2-3 years ago, I guess. But I always talk to him, and I called him. And this time I said, you know what, I'm going to give you a call. I want to talk to you. I want to get you on
Turn
here.
open this over here.
So look, we
Hold on.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm glad I was able to get a hold of you and talk to you, man. But I definitely
Sure.
want to meet you when I get out there and do some more talking and exactly call you again before the event actually starts and put you back
Right.
on. Maybe even do a Zoom video thing or something.
Yeah, definitely.
So you know.
Yeah, as long as it's during Monday through Wednesday, I'm fine. So yeah, well, let's do that. Let's reschedule that, and we'll do that, you know, via Zoom.
Okay. Yeah, we'll work on that. We'll think of a date and time, and we'll do that. Pero I know that you got stuff going on. Pero I look
Yes, sir.
forward to talking to you. I'll maybe give you a call, possibly tomorrow if possible, and we'll talk about some other
Okay.
stuff that I want to talk to you about. You know, being able to do something, whatever I can do
Sounds
for
good.
you, I'm here for you, brother.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay,
for your time,
thank
ladies
you.
and gentlemen. Vino G, the event coordinator of Fanfare and TTMA. So y'all check us out. You'll hear more about the Fanfare right here on Tremendo Thursdays on Rocket Radio Latino. Woo! Awesome. That man is a busy man. You can tell he's got a lot of things going on right now, which he took some time out just to let some stuff out and let everybody know what's going on out there, what, you know, the things people think and this and that, to set them straight. But to know that at the end of the day, it's all about having a good time, coming out, any ethnic, whatever you know, that's the thing about it. He wants everybody. He's like me. I want the passion for doing this is being able to have a smile on a. To me, if it's my event, a customer, a friend, cousin, relative, whatever it is, having a smile on their face when they come out and say, "Man, I had a great time," you know. And then of course he says the band members are like, "Wow, man, we got picked to be out here." So to them, it's an honor.
Oh, yeah.
To do stuff like that, because there's going to be so many people that are out there, and other promoters and other managers, and you may have talent scouts out there. You know, record labels are out there, all kind of stuff, man, and that's the place to be.
Absolutely. If you haven't been to Fanfare, hey, you know, there's always a first time, and go check it out. It's from what are the dates?
It's March
17th?
17th through the 20th. It's on a Sunday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll tell you what, if y'all feel like going out there, I'll tell you right now, you better reserve your hotel now.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Absolutely.
going like hotcakes. I was looking online right now, and then they start going up. as the closer as it gets, it's what you would have paid $100 or $80 for is now $280, $380
absolutely,
a night.
absolutely. But like I said, see if you can make your way out there. Like I said, if you're a big Tejano supporter, you like Tejano music, you like to hear new artists.
Right.
You know, the next best Tejano artist. Yeah, you never
That's
know.
right.
You might see him at Fanfare. And it's
right.
a lot of fun. A lot of partying. You know, if you're worried about COVID, wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask.
Exactly.
You know, and,
Just wear a mask. Have your
so yeah,
wash your
absolutely.
hands.
So Fanfare, shout out to Bino G. For,
Dino G, for the event coordinator, man. I'll tell you what, thank you so much for taking that time, and I know you were busy. And Frank T, thank you so much once again for letting me call you and kind of surprising Bino. But also, también, this is a place, the Fanfare, always, you know, a lot of people say, man, I wish I could get the autograph. I never got to get it, never got to take a picture. This is a place where you can go and you're walking around and you're ordering a taco from the taco stand or something, or fajitas, and you look to your left and Shelly's right there, or somebody. You know, somebody will be right there because they're going to be walking around and signing and taking pictures and stuff like that. They're not, they'll go on stage, but they're there for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The place to be, like I said. And not just that, San Antonio, I'm sure is going to be on and popping after the fanfares is done for the day. And, you know, so make sure you plan the
Come on out.
Plan a little
Come on
vacation the 17th through the 20th. So hopefully you'll see Rocket Radio Latino out there somewhere. For sure, I know Monday show's going. I plan to be out there. Little Frank's going to be out there. Zumba Chica. So if you see us out there, come and say hi.
I'm gonna say hi. LA Productions, my LA Productions promoter, me being a promoter. I'm gonna see if they're gonna probably. I think we'll talk about it because when I talked to him earlier, he's like, "Hey man, I could use somebody on stage to announce the groups." And I've done it before, but you know, I wouldn't mind getting up on the stage. I don't care if it's day or night. Get up there and hyping it up like I do when I'm at the clubs or wherever I have an event. I'll hype it up, man.
Oh yeah, we little Frank get down. Little Frank get down.
There ain't no 2 o'clock in the morning. It goes till 4 or 5. Woo, man.
San Antonio ain't ready.
Yeah, man. Watch out. Little Frankie in la casa.
Next week, Little Frankie, next Thursday, we got another awesome interview lined up.
Oh, man. Very good. Jesse Turner will be on a live Zoom video conference call right here, and you'll be able to see him on the screen as we talk to him on the live interview.
Oh, yeah.
Zoom.
Jesse Turner from Grupo Signal next Thursday, 8:30. Make sure if you're new to the page, you follow the page so you get the notification, you know, when we go live.
That's
and,
right.
Get ready. Next Thursday is going to sound a little bit just like this. A little bit of
it.
a Grupo Signal featuring Jesse Turner.
Check it out. Out.
Ya no me importa si estás con otro, que ya no soy ni tu amigo. Cuando antes eras mi esposa. Gracias por decirle a mis amigos que ya no te importo, que no quieres nada de mí. No me duele si no estás conmigo, pero me lastimas al no verte feliz. Lo que pasó entre tú y yo ya se olvidó, ya se murió. Ya no me importa si estás con otro, que ya no soy ni tu amigo. Cuando antes eras mi esposa, ya no me importa saber qué pasa en tu vida. Puedes hacer lo que quieras, ya no me importa, porque ya no eres mía.
Oh, yeah. Once again, next Thursday, Jesse Turner, Grupo Signal.
Grupo Signal. That's right here, live Zoom interview. Well, we thought it's going to be a great time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So it's next Thursday. I need y'all to share and tag someone to tune in next Thursday right here on Tremendo Thursdays at 7:30 to 9:30. We'll be talking to him at 8:30 p.m., but we're going to play his music from 8 to 8:30. Nothing but signal, okay, from Jesse Turner. So Jesse Turner next Thursday right here on Rocket Radio Latino.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to pay some bills real quick, get back to some more music. Get ready. We're going to do a shot o'clock. Shot o'clock. We're a little bit past
Shot
9
o'clock?
o'clock.
Oh,
But
yeah.
normally we're going to start tradition. Hopefully we can do a shot at 9 o'clock.
You know it.
Right after the commercial break.
know
Get
it.
ready for those adult beverages.
You got it. Big shout out to my boy Ramadetta.
Don't fall victim to crime. Your security and that of your home or business is very important. Protect your family, house, and business with FMN Systems. FMN Systems specializes in remote digital video recording and home DVR surveillance installations. We offer the most advanced technology for your protection. For peace of mind and security, call FMN Systems at 817-910-8794 or visit fmnsystemscctv.com.
LF Productions is gearing up once again to bring you the best. LF Productions has brought you the very best in Tejano performances by Shelly Lares, Ram Herrera, Stephanie Montiel, La Tropa F, and many others. LF Productions always gives away tickets for our live performances. LF Productions will bring you more live entertainment, including Michael Salgado, La Mafia, Jay Perez, and many more performances Tejano Music has to offer. Follow LF Productions on Facebook and all radio social media for up-and-coming events. LF Productions.
When shopping for insurance, you want somebody who has great customer service, that's bilingual and has great rates. Mike Gonzalez with MGA Insurance Group is here at your service. Call him at 214-613-4050 for a free quote. MGA Insurance Group has policies for any type of risk. You don't have a driver's license? No problem. MGA Insurance has a solution for you. Please call 214-613-4050 and ask for Mike Gonzalez or visit him at 2765 East Trinity Mills Road, Suite 203 in Carrollton, Texas. Also, visit the website at mgainsgrp.com.
Need a professional DJ and MC service?
Well, look no further.
DJ Ramon has been rocking the dance floor since 1986,
Providing professional DJ sound and lighting.
as well as English and Spanish MC service. Playing from old school to new school in all your favorite Tejano jams and more. For more information, log on to DJRamonDFW.com.
That's DJRamonDFW.com.
Kicking it back live. Que pasa, raza? You're live right now on Tremendo Thursdays. I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah.
There
My
you go.
Rocket Radio, Tremendo Thursdays. Man, we're going to get ready to get into this double shot mix.
Man.
Double shot mix. But we're going to do some shout outs real quick.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, this double shot, we got to take at least one shot.
We got to take one shot at least.
Oh, yeah. So, Little Frankie, you got some shout outs?
Man, I sure do. I got a few of them right here. They're jumping in right here. Joe Vargas just taking a little break. It's all good. Joe Vargas, big shout out to you. Jesse Martinez again already. Melinda Hernandez from Hondo, Texas. Big shout out to you. To you, Rick Hernandez. What's up? Oh, he says, what's up, Bino? And Lil Frankie. Slick Rick from KNON 89.3 FM.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Slick Rick.
Slick
KNON,
Rick
like I
in the
said.
house. All right, you got it, brother. Big shout out to KNON. Let's see here. Robert Savar Aguilar. Robert Aguilar. Big shout out to Robert. What's up, brother? Alanis Nino. Hi, everybody. Big shout out from him. Robert, again, saying hi, everyone. Let's jam. Okay, we can do that. Let's see here. You got the right, brother. You got it right. All right, big shout out to Robert again. He's in there. Thumbs up. Big shout out to him. Once again, big shout out to everybody that tuned in today. You, and especially you. Shout out to Frank T again. Ram Herrera for tuning in on the deal. And big shout out, of course, to Bino again for the event coordinator of the fanfare And we'll be seeing a lot of him, of course, out there in San Antonio. We'll be talking to him again before the actual fanfare, which is March 17th through the 20th.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
we're going to see if we can get Rocket Radio involved in this ordeal out there with the fanfare. See if we can get them out there and put a booth out there if possible. If we're able to do that, it'd be fantastic. And of course, we'll go from there and see what happens.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Did you get Melinda Hernandez?
Yeah, from Hondo, Melinda Hernandez.
Oh, yeah.
Big shout out to all of you guys. Again, my mom Mary and Stella, Nikki, Abraham, Andrew, Anthony, and everybody who lives out there in Arlington and Grand Prairie area. Little Frankie, my son, and Brandon. Big shout out to them. And happy Valentine's to all you people out there. Oh, happy early Valentine's to all you ladies, single ladies, married ladies, and all that. Everybody, just happy Valentine's and have a great time and be safe.
Oh, yeah.
But right now, we're going to be safe. I'm talking about be safe. And
Mira, if we have a liquor company out there, we're not
H2O.
telling you what this is, but this could be your drink.
This could be.
Could be your drink, and we will talk so much about your drink, how good it is, how smooth it goes down, and how much everyone should drink this drink.
Oh,
but
yeah.
as far
Oh,
as
yeah.
everyone knows right now, we're just drinking some water
We're just drinking some water.
until we get a liquor sponsor,
I
a
like-
adult beverage sponsor.
There you go. I need a sponsor out there. Anybody want a sponsor? Let us know. Hit us up. It's all good.
There you go. We'll let you know what's in the
But,
in the cup.
We'll let you know. Here
But
we go.
salute going out to
Salute.
everyone. Hopefully it has a wonderful Valentine's Day that's coming around. If you're with someone, that's awesome. If you're not, hey, remember one thing. Keep number one, which is yourself. Love yourself.
That's
Love
right.
yourself. So, hey,
That's
you're
right.
never alone. Never alone.
That's right.
Absolutely.
All
Salute
right.
to everyone.
Salute.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
My God.
Oh my God.
That's some good stuff.
I'm glad I did the shout outs before I drink that.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get into this double shot mix real quick. I know somebody, Melinda, wanted to hear some Marcos Orozco. So we'll get him in the double shot mix. Double shot, that's what we do back to back, beat to beat, otra tras otra. Little double shot. Right now we're going to start out with a little bit of Desperados.
Wow. NyQuil. Oops. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Double shot mix. Tremendo Thursdays, My Rocket Radio. Let's go.
¿Qué pasa, raza? Gilbert G, what's up?
Por tu amor que tanto quiero y tanto extraño, que me sirvan otra copa y muchas más, que me sirvan de una vez para todo el año, que me pienso seriamente emborrachar. Si te cuentan que me vieron muy borracho, orgullosamente diles que es por ti, porque yo tendré el valor de no negarlo. Gritaré que por tu amor me estoy matando y sabrán que por tus besos me perdí. Para de hoy en adelante y al amor no me interesa, cantaré por todo el mundo. Mi dolor y mi tristeza, porque sé que de ese golpe ya no voy a levantarme, aunque yo no lo quisiera. Voy a morirme de amor.
Continuamos la música hasta las 9:30 till 9:30, baby. Tremendo Thursdays right here with DJ Ramon, Zumba Chica, and Little Frankie en la casa every Thursday. Right here on Rocket Radio Latino. Lock it in. Hoy no más.
Quiero que sepas que sigo el camino por donde dejaste marcado tus pasos. Ando buscando y que tú me perdones y que si se puede otra vez me hagas caso.
Que soy el grito.
Quiero que sepas que yo reconozco que tuve la culpa perder tus amores. los labios, que si no hay cariño, que ya no hay rencores.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget, next Thursday, who do we got?
Jesse Turner, Grupo Signo.
Right here, right? On a live Zoom interview.
Absolutely, absolutely. Right now we got a double shot, little request of Marcos Orozco coming at you back to back, beat to beat, otra tras otra. One more time, little Marcos Orozco.
It's a Valentine's, better known as Valentine's weekend, right here at Rocket Radio Latino.
Ojos expresivos, carita sonriente, mirada agradable. Por eso aquí tienes lo que me pediste, que en ti me inspirara una canción linda que llegara al alma. Por eso hoy me tienes de ti enamorado. Yo componía alegre, pero ahora romántico. Y quiero se inspira al verte linda, con esos huequitos en tus mejillas, con esos deseos que sean míos y que se acompañen de caricias. Y quiero se inspira con tus manos, que añoro tenerte entre mis brazos. A quien no le gusta tu sonrisa de niña bonita, de mujer bonita.
Oh yeah, coming at you, double shot, little request of music going out to Melinda Hernandez, hanging out on Thursday night, Tremendo Thursdays, My Rocket Radio. Little double shot, Mr. Marcos Orozco. Oh yeah.
El amor es una magia, una simple fantasía. Es como un sueño y al fin lo encontré. Es como una luz que se esparce por el alma y recorre como el agua hasta que llega al corazón. Y va creciendo y creciendo como nubes en el cielo, dando vueltas por el mundo. Es increíble, así es el amor. Y al fin lo encontré. El amor te ciega, aunque a veces te engaña. El amor es pureza. Si es que alguien tú amas, el amor te atrapa y de nunca escaparás. Solo tienes que aprender a amar, a amar.
Oh yeah, My Rocket Radio, Tremendo Thursdays. It's that double shot mix, back to back, beat to beat, otra tras otra. Man, coming at you, the voice, Mr. Jay Pettis. Oh yeah, make sure you follow the page. If you're new to Rocket Radio Latino, make sure you follow the page. A little bit of the voice, Jay Pettis.
Yo vine a terminar contigo, quiero ser tu amigo, más que amor o nada. Quiero seguir mi propio rumbo, mi propio destino, un nuevo camino. Quiero enseñar a todo el mundo que aún yo soy macho, porque tú me hiciste llorar. Ahora ni de hablar, basta ya de ti.
ti, porque tú me hiciste llorar, ahora ni de hablar, basta ya de ti. Y ahora basta de tu amor, basta de tu amor, basta de tu amor, no quiero más dolor. Y ahora basta de tu amor, basta de tu amor, basta de tu amor, no quiero más dolor.
Oh yeah, My Rocket Radio, Tremendo Thursdays. Once again, inside that double shot mix, big to beat, back to back, otra tras otra. The voice, Mr. J. Pettis.
Cada vez que yo te miro, siento loco de emoción. Si supieras, vida mía, lo mucho que te quiero yo. Si tú fueras mi cariño, no te faltaría amor. Fíjate en mis ojos, niña, yo te daré de lo mejor. Quiero ese amor, aquel amor que vuelve loco a mi corazón, me hace correr mi sangre de pasión. Quiero ese amor. Quiero ese amor, aquel amor que como fuego me da su calor, que me consume sin reservación. Quiero ese amor. Cada vez que yo te miro, siento loco de emoción. Si supieras, vida mía, lo mucho que te quiero yo. Si tú fueras mi cariño, no te faltaría amor. Fíjate en mis ojos, niña, yo te daré de lo mejor. Quiero ese amor.
Oh yeah, My Rocket Radio, Tremendo Thursdays, man. That was awesome show we had today. Hope everybody had a good time.
Man, it was a fantastic show. We had a fantastic show. Once again, big shout out to Ram Edeta for tuning in with us today, as well as Frank T for joining us, and big, super special thanks. And because he's a very, very busy man, but he took time out to talk to us and let us know what's behind the scenes. And of course, that's Bino G, the coordinator for the fanfare and TTMA. So, man, I'll tell you what, this man's got it going on. He may give us an opportunity for us to be out there on a Thursday and put up a booth out there, and I may get that start off where I can get up on the stage and announce some groups, because I do that as a promoter at the clubs, but I'd love to do it in front of people and get them hyped up, because
Absolutely.
It's fun.
It's gonna be awesome, Al. It's gonna be
fun.
awesome.
So thank you to Bino. I've got him on the phone right now. Told him we're gonna close out the show, but he's on the phone right now anyway. So we're gonna do a little bit more talking. But we want to thank Bino G once again. We will get back with him again before the show. Before March 17th through the 20th. Yeah, before Fanfare, we'll get on there. We'll talk some more. He really has a lot more to talk about. And actually, he even said he'd get some artists possibly to get on the air and be able to talk to us live while they're out there. So
awesome.
that would be a fantastic thing. But I'm looking forward to it, and I know you are, and Zumba is, and a bunch of people. So now we have a shot out there. Let's make it, and let's show it. Let's show them what we got, and take it out there to San Antonio.
Rocket Radio Latino. Once again, thank you very much for logging in tonight. Tremendo Thursdays, Rocket Radio Latino. Everybody be safe. Have an awesome weekend. awesome Valentine's Day. Until next time, guys, remember one thing. Life is a party. Celebrate every minute of it. Every minute of it.
That's right. Be safe. Wash your hands. And don't forget, next Thursday, live, Jesse Turner from Signal, right here on Rocket Radio, Tremendo Thursdays.
Absolutely. You have a good night.
Thank you. God bless you.